Ah. Hello. Hello, dear. My fellow inmates. Inmates of life. Yes. I've broken out of the basement to tell you some very, very important information. Yes. Don't tell Zenya, okay? Shh. And don't tell the government either. Ooh. We're gonna be dropping some truth nukes today. And I hope you're ready. You'll be able to handle it, because it's a lot, you know. It might be in fact quite shocking what's going on. And you know, yeah, of course, only me could handle such delicate adult topics. Yeah. I thought, zency started the conspiracy, so it's gonna be my thing. Oh, maybe I should do that. Should we do the swirly eyes all day? Bye. What's going on? Help me! I'm going. You gotta get out of here. Chunky. Sorry. I want to be a little more, deep voiced when I do this. But it is kind of hard.
Friends?
Hey. My ears. Okay. Sorry. What do you think about my voice? Is it sleepy? Is it too sleepy? What? Do I not have enough energy for you? Right. Sorry. Well, okay. How about we play some music in the background? Yeah, do you want that? Some nice tunes, to really set the mood. I chose this. Sorrento Hill. Okay, let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. I can pick stuff up. Also, thank you, Dagner, for the membership. Appreciate it. Yes, it's so good to see you today, big bro. Are you ready? Ready? The truth? You think you can trust this guy? Oh yeah, wait. Let's do a poll. Okay, poll. Are aliens real? And we got our options. Yes, no, or I'm agnostic. It's kind of like God, right? Like, oh, I don't know what I believe. I don't believe one way or the other. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, agnostic about aliens specifically. You know. I was saying the whole like alien question. It's like religion, kind of. You just have to believe. Also, thank you to Gage for the resub as well. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Mwah. But yes. It looks like you're all saying yes, that is true. Well, indeed, we might have more evidence now. Although whether it counts as evidence depends on what you think. I will go over all of this. Yes. You can see UFOs at night. Oh, true. Have you seen them? Oh, thank you, Wolvers, for the membership as well. Wow. When you're on YouTube, let's go. I guess, actually, Big Bro, I think you might have had a couple encounters with an alien. Perhaps? a little green creature. Yes, well, I'm glad you're alright from that. They didn't probe you too hard. We didn't get the male pregnancy event triggered. Yeah, that'd be quite awkward, huh? Because the only one that should be able to make you pregnant is me. Sorry, that's don't worry about it. Okay. Where did I put my slides? Okay. Conspiracies. How one's in the music? Okay, this music is quite subtle. All right. So first, I wanted to ask you, because we're kind of just gonna go right into it. The next slide. Have you heard of the missing scientists? This has been going on for a couple of years now, actually. So basically, a whole bunch of scientists in the United States, mostly within like Los Alamos and like where NASA is, like these big like space centers. All of these scientists that are working there have mysteriously gone disappearing, and it is a bit too much to just write off as coincidence. Like, we're talking about like 12 people or something, you know. And these are highly educated, very intelligent people, you know. And you know what? All these guys, like, who had like bright futures and bright minds, like they all wanted to like sewer slide or something. There's no way. And a whole bunch of them also did mysteriously go missing, disappearing, just vanish out of thin air. And it's really weird, you know. They leave behind crucial things, you know. There was one person who was going on a hike with her friend. Okay, they were on some trail, and then the friend like went ahead a little bit, and then when she looked behind to where her friend was supposed to be, when she looked behind, friend was gone. Just disappeared. You know, they were on a completely normal hiking trip. And yes, this girlfriend was one of the scientists. I'm pretty sure, at least. But yeah, and like it's been like a long ass time, but there's been like no evidence popping up at once. Okay, like how does a person just disappear out of nowhere like that? Okay, like even if she like ran away, like you could hear that, you could see her, like you'd be able to find her, right? Like it's it's weird. So I'm gonna tell you about a couple more specific cases that happened. Okay. And yes, I stole this from a YouTube video, but I'm sure you'd much rather listen to me, right? Okay, so this guy, his name is Joshua LeBlanc, and he was an aerospace technologies electrical engineer. Basically a really fancy title. Worked at the Marshall Space Flight Center. Okay, and yeah, I mean, as you can see, they're dead. Because 25 is over. Okay. No, this is a real space scientist. Okay. Alright, so here is the timeline. I feel like I should have done the fancy effects where it goes in one line at a time, but I totally forgot to do that. So please do not mind all of the text on the screen. I will let you know. I'm gonna read it out for you. Okay. So basically, here's the timeline. Okay, so he's up at like 4 a.m. 4:30 a.m. ish, sending a message to a family member, and apparently this is very normal. It seems like he is a very early riser, and considering he leaves for work at 8 a.m., I guess that's not too out of the ordinary, I guess. So yeah, at about 8 a.m. his car starts at a normal time. Now there's logs for this because he drives a Tesla, which is a smart car. So it has, I don't know, all of these like logs and stuff. Wait, why? Sorry, I still have my mascara running. There you go. You think it was Elon Musk all along? Maybe he's snatching the scientist. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe he has some nefarious purposes, or I don't know. He's trying to get people to work on his Mars stuff in secret. I don't know. But anyways, so again, at around 8 a.m., his car drives to Huntsville International Airport. Okay, and now this is where it starts to get weird, because that is not his job. That's not his job. He works in like the opposite direction again at some flight center, like I said. Okay, and it's weird because this guy was known to love his job, and in fact, it was his coworkers who were worried when he didn't show up to work. And they were like trying to call people, you know, and then that's how the authorities eventually got alerted, because it just seemed so implausible that this guy would not show up to work. And in fact, he actually left his wallet, phone, and dog at home. Okay, now the dog part, maybe it's more normal. You don't really bring your dog to work or anything, but he did love his dog. So if he planned to like run away or something, wouldn't he bring his dog with him or something? I don't know. But definitely leaving your phone and wallet behind is quite strange, don't you think? I would say, Mr. Big Bro, don't you always remember to bring these items with you when you're going outside? Right? I guess you'd have to be pretty stupid to forget. But yeah. Then, okay, now we're at 8:15 a.m. His car is parked at the airport for 4 hours. 4 hours. What the frick was Blood doing? Just at the airport for 4 hours. You might think, oh, they left somewhere, they got on a plane, but no. Because the car started again at 12:15 p.m. It left the airport. So either he drove to the airport, got out, and like fucked off somewhere, got on a plane, and then someone else got in his car, or he was actually just staying at the airport for 4 hours for some reason and then left. Or this is all a setup. There's another third party involved. Maybe he was forced to do something. I don't know. But then, when he leaves the airport, he drives to... I forget the exact location, but it's like 90 miles away from his house. So pretty far away, right? Very far away in some random place. And then the car, it drives into a tree. And then boom, the car explodes. Fatal car crash. And now here's the thing. Because it was this insane car crash of this big inferno, his body actually could not be confirmed. It could not be identified. It was basically a charred corpse. Okay. But it was his car. And so you could say, probably in like 99% of situations where someone dies in a car crash, it's the owner of the car, right? A lot of people just kind of assumed it was him. But the family did ask for a DNA test to be like, okay, we want to make sure for certain that this is the guy. Okay? But normally for DNA tests, they would like consult with the family to get a matching sample, like get a sample from a family member to match it to the person to be like if there's a match that they're like the same family, you know what I mean? But then after they asked for this, they called the family back pretty soon and was like, yep, there's a match. We did a DNA test and there's a match. But they didn't say what they did to match it. They didn't say how. Just that suddenly, oh, yeah, it's a match. Trust us, bro. You know, kind of thing. Yes, this actually happens. I think I'm making up a story. Sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. Okay. Now there's also an element of irony in this case. Because like I said, this guy, he's an engineer. He's a space pro engineer. His job was working with engines, space engines, making sure that they don't explode. And then now you're telling me this guy dies in an explosion? In a car explosion? You know, it's weird. This guy who had no like previous inclinations of suicide at all. Like, are you gonna say this was a suicide event? You know, he just fucked off for a day and was like, I'm gonna drive my car into a forest, you know? I mean, I guess it's possible. Sometimes there are very, very depressed people who don't show it, and it's like a total surprise. But here's another weird fact. There is no footage from the airport. What makes it even more suspicious and weird when all these people go missing in the modern age is we should have cameras like everywhere. Okay? Especially in a place like an airport. Okay, very busy. Key place, but there's just no footage from there. Apparently, it can't be confirmed by their cameras that his car was there. Although his car's GPS did say that he was there. But that also brings into question: does the car not have cameras itself? I mean, I guess if your car was secretly filming you the whole time with a selfie camera, I guess that would be a little weird, wouldn't it? But it would help in cases like this, for your safety or something. But yeah, I don't exactly know the true story. Is the airport just refusing to release footage, or are they just saying there's no footage, or what? I don't know. But yes. Now, obviously, this whole story, it brings into question, was he even in the car? There's no exact proof or confirmation that he was, right? Just that we know it is his car, but someone else could have been controlling it. Someone else could have been inside. Okay, he could have gone missing before them. The only confirmation of him is at 4:30 a.m. Is what listed here when he sent a message to his relative. But after that, nothing is accounted for. So this brings into question, when was the point of contact? When something happened to him. Because okay, he was on the phone with his relative, that's normal. He did leave work at a normal time. But he left his stuff at home. So, did someone meet with him in his house? And tell him to leave? Wait, did Ezra hope from the gym watching this? Actually, I ran over, got pulled over. Well, are you texting in jail right now or something? Watch the road, Mr. Anychan. So silly. Hey, to Silent Hill. Yo, oh my gosh, it's the music that's playing right now. That's crazy, that's crazy. Okay. But yeah. I think it's likely, if he was, kidnapped or something, or someone did something to him, it would be before he left the house. Because a normal person does not just leave their things at home. But then it also brings into question of, if someone was messing with him, doesn't that just make it look more suspicious? Why wouldn't they be oh, take your phone and wallet with you? Or they would have taken his phone or wallet or something. You know what I mean? So, I know, it is strange. It kind of looks like, I don't know, because to me, if you leave that kind of stuff at home, it's either one of two things. It is intentional, and because you don't want to come back. You're being fuck all this stuff, going on some depressive spiral. Or two, you get snatched unexpectedly and you don't have time to grab those things. But this guy seems to be quite mentally healthy, so it is very strange if he was to do that first option. Perhaps he is being set up for it to look that way. Whoever could have possibly actually did this. Very, very strange indeed. It is an unsolved mystery. Okay. But I have another even stranger case for you. Go to the airport, but leave all your stuff and tell no one. Yeah, it's like what if like something like that happened? And so like he was at the airport. Maybe he was taken at the airport, like some kidnapper. And then someone else wanted to like tie up loose ends, so they got someone else to go in the car and drive the car far away, and like have it explode to try to remove evidence, and maybe plant a body inside the car. That could have happened. It could also be maybe a drug-induced craze. It does not seem a bit too normal. I know, man. This was a very normal guy, but I don't know. Maybe he was doing stuff in secret. All some crazy drugs in secret. I don't know, but. Again, the fact that the body was all charred and shit, like, it just puts even more, doubt into things. So, like, you can't, like, actually confirm it was him. Fuchs, he's getting people do stuff like that. Like, Breaking Bad. Oh my god. This guy's messaging his relative at 4:30 a.m. like normally left at a normal time, so in those short hours, like he goes in a crazy fugue state. I don't know. Maybe he's secretly making meth somewhere. Like Walter White, huh? It is weird. It is strange. I don't know if more information is going to come out about this later, but this is all I know. Now, the next part. Gets a bit crazier. Okay, part 2. Amy Eskridge. You might have heard of this person. She is a little bit famous. Died like 4 years ago. It's actually kind of a long time ago, but it's within like these years 22, 23, 24, 25. It's like all these scientists dying. So she was also pretty deep in the science community. She was a theoretical hardware engineer, co-founder of Institute for Exotic Science, working on stuff, propulsion without propellant. Wow, isn't that crazy? Like hovering in the air, like video games. No propellant, so cool. Now, I had to look this up. SIGSW. What that means is self-inflicted gunshot wounds. They're saying she shot herself or something. Okay. Now that this person has said a lot of crazy stuff. Now, I don't know too much the details, like surrounding the actual details of her death, but I do know some stuff about her. Okay, you see this message? She was very adamant. She was very paranoid, actually, about the government, about people coming after her. So she like would explicitly write these messages out. I did not kill myself. I did not shoot myself in the head with my own firearm. I did not overdose on my prescription meds. I did not drive off a cliff. Let me also make it clear, by the way, Penguins, I am not suicidal. Not at all. I would never kill myself. No, I'm feeling very full of life and energy. Okay. And so so she was like kind of a little bit like a whistle blowing on some stuff. So she wanted to tell people that there will be a global catastrophe in 10 years. So she said this in 2020, so 10 years. It's already quite a lot of time has passed. We got like what, 4 years left? Maybe less, I don't know. Sanest Zenya viewer. No, actually, that's the least sane Zenya viewer. Because you're all very, very well mentally adjusted. I know. Anyways, yes, there'll be a catastrophe in 10 years that will wipe out the majority of humanity. And less than 10% of people will survive. Okay, and she's saying that, you know, the government people are trying to keep this big global catastrophe under wraps. Okay. And now she also talked about the concept of ultra-terrestrials. You know what that is? Extraterrestrials are, you know, aliens. Like Zlorp. Little green guys from crazy places. Ultra-terrestrials are from within our own space. So basically us. Humans. From the future, specifically. So, according to her, there are two groups of people who survive this global catastrophe. So there's a group of people who survived above ground and a group of people who survived underground. And they evolved and, you know, dealt with stuff in very different ways. It's basically, you know, on the surface, you got like Mad Max going on, and on the bottom are like mole billionaire people or whatever. Yeah. So the above grounds, they're called P47s. So they are from 47,000 years in the future. And the P52s are from underground. They're from 52,000 years in the future. Because there's a big difference between them and the amount of years. A lot can happen to humanity and like evolution and stuff between those years. So that's why they're kind of different. But so according to her, they have come back and they're trying to do stuff. They're trying to influence the world. Perhaps, you know, improve their chances for survival in the future. It's a little weird because you'd think like, oh, they would want to like stop this event from happening, but maybe it's like so catastrophic and inevitable, like you can't stop it. They could be trying to sabotage each other to again like improve their chances and stuff. I know this because I'm very smart. Yes. P47 exists in Honkai Star Rail. Really? The advanced society people? That's crazy. Yeah. Maybe this global catastrophe is a canon event or something. Okay. Now, we also know for a fact that people are building secret underground megastructures. There have been some whistleblowers in the past who have revealed this. They don't know for what purpose it is for, though, or like who exactly was contracting it, but you know, for all those billionaires and stuff, I don't really doubt it. So, are they building this stuff for the coming catastrophe? Perhaps. Although, it's a little weird, isn't it? Because what's really the point of traveling to the past? If you change the past, it's going to be a different future than what you were from. Would they be able to go back to the future to an improved timeline? You don't know if it would get even worse or something, so I don't know. These P-47s and P-52s, they are sounding like a little bit stupid. But, you know, there is some stuff going on. Some weird stuff going on. Now, supposedly, she learned about the P-47s and the P-52s from this guy. Okay, this mega OG-san. Dr. Hal Pufaf. Look how old he is. He's like 90. Okay. He's a theoretical physicist, founder president of CEO of Earth Tech, NSA officer, engineer consultant, whatever, all that stuff. He's on some shit in the Pentagon, I guess. You know, he was around in freaking World War II. And he's still kicking. Okay, and she learned this from this guy. And he has like huge clout, okay, huge power. Especially in the science world. You know, I guess, you know, makes sense. He's lived long enough for that. I mean, you would hope after 90 years people would respect you a lot. She said, by the way, that this guy has like, or that he's evil. She called him evil. She was like, yeah, he's like a sweet old man, but like you can tell like he's evil, like on the downside. Like he's like listening to everything you say. He's like very calculated, and stuff. But he told her about this. You'd think he's a reputable source, supposedly. But you know what else he has been saying? This guy, okay, this OG-san, he has been going on podcasts, okay, as of like very recently. So yeah, it's pretty surprising of how like fucking old he is, but you know, I guess OG-san still got it in some way. I don't know, I got enough fucking energy, virility to like yap about stuff, but on his like podcast and shit, he does like not talk about the P-47s or P-52s at all. What he does talk about though are aliens, some other aliens. According to him, there are 4 species of aliens: the Greys, the Nordics, the Reptilians, and the Insectoids. Doesn't it sound a little silly? I did think we could explore a little bit. I have this link here. Let me show you. Now I do have another slide explaining this. But if you don't know, the US has been kind of going through this like disclosure stuff recently, and trying to be very open about like, oh, aliens are real and stuff, and like all these like high officials whatever are like again claiming that aliens are real. And look, there's even here, look, this is called the New Disclosure Encyclopedia Wiki. It would be funny if we read this. Freaking Nordics. Look, it's the freaking guy from that do you come from a land down under? Agartha remix and stuff. But yes. Let's see, what do they have to say about these Nordic aliens? The tall whites or Nordic or space brother aliens are a race of Lyrans who have undergone significant genetic engineering as a master race. Here, let me zoom in. Attempt from a more resource-rich era of the galaxy dating back long prior to human history on Earth, specifically 800,000 years ago. They resemble elves from literature and from folklore, which may be the same inspiration as some have been visiting our planet from Arcturus era and other nearby star systems. Basically, all the elves, all the stories of elves we have, it's these guys. Okay. While they resemble humans, their genetic base is entirely different, and their genetic engineering is substantially different. They in no manner genetically resemble that of Earth humans, only through appearance and nothing more. Psychologically and physically speaking, the tall whites are almost identical to humans with a few small notable exceptions. Tall whites have a more vicious sex drive than humans. Dang. Even more than humans? What are you saying? These elves are freaks? These elves are getting freaky? How do we know that? Yeah, how do they measure that out? What? Their societies are known to be not free. What does that even mean? Not free? Not free of what? I don't know. Gooner elves. Dang. I knew free run was had in something. The planet that the tall whites specifically came from was known to have a social structure similar to North Korea or worse, per some of the contactees. Okay, so like they're from like North Korea, but they're also crazy sex drive. The Greys are Nordic aliens that have been... Okay, so the Greys, I said, are like another category. We can open that real quick. This is kind of the structure that you're familiar with, right? Like the loopy, zorpy, weird ash body, weird proportions, and stuff. So, okay, they're saying that those guys are Nordic aliens that have been genetically engineered substantially. Okay, so they're like edited. And it's likely for this reason that they genetically removed their sex drive, as they believed it had caused a huge number of wars on their planet. And so these guys, no sex. But these guys, big sex. Variants exist in a variety of different forms, and they're not related to Pleiadian, so they may come from a similar stock. However, nobody knows in reality what their DNA looks like. It's never been scrutinized, and neither have they in great detail. They frequently claim to be from the Galactic Federation. Now this sounds like some fucking Star Trek shit. Okay, no pictures for that. It's a little lame. Okay. But yeah, description. I don't know if we gotta go through like all of these. I mean, we can see the pictures. Wait, aliens abducting a person? We have like a belt? Supposedly, a good deal of alien races have the capacity to incapacitate a person psychologically with a device, affecting their neurotransmitters. No, don't touch my neurotransmitters. So what, this is like a grape belt? They like rape with you know, it beams grape into your mind. Oh, so thank you, Clown, for the resub. Good to see you. Yeah. History of contact. How do we contact them? The Taoists were actually after informing the United States military of their situation as to why the Orions should not be contacted further. Wait, Orion reptilians. Okay, now these are the reptilians, but it looks like there are several types of reptilians. Orion reptilian, as shown by an abductee, is the clothing insignia of the more sapient appearance than an alpha draconian, and the forward-facing eyes. Yeah, they're big. They're big alphas. Ding dang. But there's also the general reptilians. So now that they are more like lizard-like. Kangu. It's not just freaking Godzilla. Wow. Wow. They have a ton of sub races. Yeah. Why does this feel like some fucking like Warhammer type shit? Isn't this like fucking Predator? Oh, wait, Echoes of the Infinite. Wait, this is a different wiki. This is a different wiki. And there's why are we having freaking cross-link crossover episodes? It shouldn't be related. Okay. Whatever. Now, I guess we can go back to our presentation for a moment. So, obviously, now this alien stuff. It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Now, some would say that they are using aliens to distract people from the truth, from the actual truth. Okay? Tell me this Ochi-san was talking about these ridiculous concepts when the P-47s and the P-52s are right there. Yeah. Very, very strange. Okay, now we have some strange incidents involving this lady. I will stop the music because wait. I have to stop. I have to stop here. I will stop the music because we need to. We're gonna have to listen to something.
Friends?
Okay. So, this is a video taken by Amy Eskridge. This lady that mysteriously died. And you'll see in this video, she's typing and she's claiming that her hands got burnt, but the keyboard is not attached to anything. So the government or someone must have been like zapping her with lasers. Okay.
I've been typing on this fucking offline computer right here. Super fucking sensitive fucking shit for the past several days. With this window right here to my right. And that window door right there to my left. And I've been, my hands have been burned to hell and back as a...
Okay. There's one thing I want to bring up. Does this look burned to you? I feel the lighting is not the best. I think there is perhaps some slight discoloration going on here. But yeah, it's not that really that bad.
Back as I've been typing, because you can beam me through there and through there, and you can get.
They're beaming her.
I'm typing because this computer doesn't have a Wi-Fi card. You can't hack it, but you can maybe get a 3D image of me typing. So like we just did that, and did that as an act of pure desperation. And guess what? I feel better immediately. Like,
wow.
My hand's still burned because there's damage. Damage.
They closed the windows and I feel better.
It's like my body relaxed when we barricaded the shit. And it was like, oh, like relief.
Okay, so basically she is typing on this computer that is not connected to anything. Okay, it is offline. There's no even like a Wi-Fi card in it or anything. Okay, she is down low. She is what do you call it? Like bunkered down. She's going off the grid, like all that stuff. Laying low. She's just typing some like secret stuff. Okay. And so she's claiming that as she was typing, her hands were burning. They were getting burns. And she realized that like through some windows in her house, there was like a clear view, a clear shot of her typing on this computer. And so she's saying that someone was beaming her to see what she was typing, because with this beam they could get a 3D image of the keyboard, of her hands, and then map out all her keystrokes, and then boom, decide to determine what she was typing. And then she said that when she closed up the windows and stuff, that she felt better. Yeah. I mean, is that not just insane proof, guys, of some stuff happening? What happens at the end?
Computer, because there's no Wi-Fi card. But you can send microwaves in to get a 3D image of me typing on the keyboard, and you can reconstruct what I'm typing by microwaving me.
Wow.
Even though you can't hack it because there's no Wi-Fi card. That's the type of shenanigans going on right now. Like, that's the reality of like directed energy tools and weapons. Like, that's kind of the shit that's going on.
Wow. To be honest, I don't really doubt that such a weapon would exist. We are like pretty far into the future, guys. Technology is pretty freaking crazy. I do have some other information later. I'm going to tell you about some other potential secret weapons being invented and involved and stuff. But yeah, surely she must be typing some super secret stuff. Oh, and look here in the title, they're calling her the discloser of anti-gravity. Okay, I didn't really touch on this. I think it's going to be in the next episode, but next slide. But I did say she's like a science person, and she's working on like propulsion with no propellants. So like some anti-gravity devices to improve like space travel and stuff. But she was freaking silenced by the government, by the evil corporations. Okay. But yes, her hands do look a little burned, at least. It kind of reminds me of when I went outside without sunscreen. Although, I mean, my hands specifically were more like blotchy and stuff, but I think that is basically like a sunburn kind of like marker stuff. So it's like, did she just sunburn herself and then record this in some like schizo moment to try to be dramatic online? I didn't know. No, it's yeah. It's just claiming it as like microwave burned. I don't know what a microwave burn would like look like or something. Yeah, maybe we could do that with hot water. That would probably hurt though, quite a bit. At least a sunburn, you don't really feel it. It's more of a slow build up. Yeah. Yes, I know, it's crazy. I have gone outside. Not for too long. I mean, I haven't been out for a while, but when I did go outside, yes, my skin was very not equipped for it. That's a microwave sound. Microwaving her hands. Right. Okay. Now next, we have... Okay, so this is another video from her. Okay, so she is explaining here how NASA covers up anti-gravity. Let's watch.
And let me tell you, I'm in Huntsville, Alabama.
So she's on a Zoom call with some people. I don't know who they are. They're kind of reporters or something. I don't know. She's crazy in her eyes. What? No way. But yeah. Yes, yes, I actually this will link them together. Yes, she is in Huntsville, Alabama as well. Just like the first guy we talked about. Which is, I mean, she's gonna explain. It's like a big like science place.
I know of things. And let me tell you, I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. I know I've said that several times. We're the Rocket City. We're the biggest deal you've never heard of. Von Braun was here and we won the space race. We developed the Saturn V here. We built the Saturn V here. We won the space race here in Alabama, whether you've heard of it or not. And I can tell you for a fact,
I did not hear of it.
So many prototypes. So many prototypes. Only prototype built like this in the world. You turn it on the first time, it works exactly like you thought it would the first time. Great data. You apply for more funding to test it more thoroughly, they cancel it. They cancel it. It goes to NASA divestment. It goes to the auction block. People bid on it. And literally scrap metal vendors win the bid and melt it down for scrap metal and sell it. We could be crazy far. We could be on the moons of Jupiter. We could be exploring Pluto that isn't even a planet anymore. If we had spent money differently. I can tell you the names of so many NASA scientists that are depressed and they want to kill themselves because they have built prototype after prototype after prototype in Huntsville, Alabama. First in the world, never before seen, worked the first time you turned it on exactly like you thought. And it was canceled and melted down for scrap metal. It's crazy.
Wow. It's crazy. So she's saying that apparently an anti-gravity device was built, but then the space company was like, no, like it was built and working and functional, but the African they're like shutting that stuff down. Apparently as like some kind of a cover-up. I don't know, guys. It's weird. Okay, how do I get out of this? Okay. Yeah, and they work perfectly. Okay, so all of this is clearly very credible, right? But she freaking self-inflicted gunshot wounds. Could she have been crazy? Could she have been going through schizo episodes? Could she have been an alcoholic? Could she have been trying to get attention online? And doing like crazy stunts? To get the conspiracy community on her side. Surely not. No, all of this is real, and it is honestly very scary. Okay, they were trying to shut her up. She had this freaking news that there's just gonna be this like big global catastrophe soon, and I don't know, man, this is just getting like way too real for me. Isn't that way more terrifying than aliens? The fact that like nothing could even matter in a few years. I see here there is this meteor called Apophis. I know it's a meteor, actually. There might be another word for it. I don't know if there's like specifically, terms for all this stuff. But okay, it was a meteor, and it was spotted a long time ago, actually, and it's been like predicted to pass by us in 2029. And it's big. It's very big. But perhaps this is the event she was talking about. Perhaps it will not drift by. It will hit. And like, yeah, that would take out a big bunch of humanity. So I guess we gotta be careful. Or something. Oh wow, isn't it so spooky? Gonna be honest, Penguin. The more that I kind of talk to you about this, the more kind of silly it seems. Not that I, do I believe one way or another? I don't know. I'm just saying the facts, guys. I'm just relaying the facts. Okay, but when I was like listening to like YouTubers talk about this stuff, it sounded way more convincing. But now it's like, well, actually, there are kind of some holes in it, huh? When you listen to it, it's like, well, anyone could be saying this stuff. I mean, sure, she does have some like accolades and some actual credentials, but sure, there's a lot of people with credentials who go crazy or want attention or anything like that. And all the claims she's made, there's no like proof of it besides I said so, So it is a bit doubtful. Who knows? Stuff is going on. It does seem a little strange that she supposedly did a self-inflicted gunshot wound, but she was so adamant that she would not do that. But perhaps even that could be part of her mental illness. But it is also at the same time as all of these other scientists dying or going missing. So it kind of lines up, but I mean, I guess that could also be a coincidence. Yeah. I guess there are people like Terry Davis, huh? Oh, perhaps intelligence is a curse. That's why I like to not think about things too much. Too hard. Yeah. There's no such thing as a coincidence. My gosh, maybe I should have thought about that. I don't know. Maybe she was trying to join in on the ride of this, although it was kind of early in the set of missing and dying scientists. So it was probably way less well known back then. Cursed of knowledge. Right. Well, I guess the good news is, if this is all true, it should be a pretty swift end for us all. 90% is gonna die right away, I guess. So, yeah. Maybe don't be afraid to spend that paycheck a bit more freely, Penguin. Or something. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to live that kind of thing, man. Some crazy apocalyptic future. I don't know. It is It is a little spooky to think about, huh? Mwah. Hehe. Okay. So, what next? Okay. So this, I was also kind of mentioning this earlier. The U.S. government is being a little sussy. Okay, there's this so-called road to disclosure. Okay, they have been releasing files, declassifying things. There are some officials coming out, speaking on like podcasts or wherever that like talk shows. Oh yeah, aliens are real, blah, 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 all this stuff. But it is a little suspicious, and I will get into that this a little bit more. But basically, even through saying all of this, there is no like direct proof. Okay. Like that guy I showed you earlier who said, oh yeah, there's these 4 types of aliens, but it's like he doesn't have like a picture of them, which I mean, even if he did, he could just be like, oh that's photoshopped. These days, that would at least make it a little more credible. No, like biological samples, evidence, wherever. It's all like literally just like, trust me, bro. And I feel like if this stuff was true, you'd be seeing it way more, you know? Like, why does the government is the only one that knows this stuff? We live in like this huge like information era, you know, the freaking internet. People can like upload stuff very quickly, very easily. So, you know, I think there would be like a bit more evidence, you know? Are you saying the US government like just like leaps on people the moment they accidentally stumble upon some alien thing and like captures it? You know, it's weird. Although then again, not like I really know what these alien events are like. Maybe they are easily spotted, easily predicted, and the US government can boom just be right there or something. I don't know. But actually, there's a so-called outside sighting that we will talk about and that I want to show you. But yeah, also, again, the fact that you're also making this big show about, oh yeah, we're like being all open and stuff. But is almost like half-assed because, again, like I said, there isn't like actual definitive proof that they're actually giving. It's all just like, trust me, bro. So it's like, why even bother? Why even say anything? It does seem like a distraction, like some kind of thing to like gain the trust of the people. But you know, there's other stuff lurking. Rah. Okay. I do have something here though. Okay. So let me pause the music. So this is F-16C encounter with UAP over Lake Huron in 2023, included in Pentagon file release. So this is supposedly a video of them taking down a UFO, basically. Multiple people have been committed to asylums in the past for sightings. Really? Really? They lock you up for that? They put you in the mentally ill hospital for that, just to be like, oh, I saw an alien, guys. I saw an alien. Trust me. The rubber room with rats. Oh man, I mean, it's not really like the craziest thing. I mean, someone could be very mentally stable but still say they saw an alien. Well, you gonna therapy the alien out of them? You actually saw your trauma. Whoa. But yeah, Yeah, maybe it is possible those were all real, and so they wanted to. He wants to cover up all those incidents by silencing people. I don't know. But there's still the fact of the internet existing, and get what? Nobody takes pictures. Nobody, has videos or anything like that. Very, very suspicious. Although I will say some UFO sightings I've seen have been pretty weird. I don't know if you remember the last stream I did a few months ago on conspiracies. I showed you this video, where it was like this flashing light that was moving very fast above some building, and it's definitely very weird. And they did not have an explanation for that either. Okay, now let's see what this video is like. I think they're calling UFOs UAPs now. But I wonder what that stands for. Unidentified aerial pingu. Oh, it's phenomenon! Oh, phenomenon! That's the word. Wow. He knew it. Wow. So smart. Okay. What? Are they trying to be less racist to aliens or something? Why are we changing the name? Is it supposed to be like, actually, we don't know if it's an object, so we're just going to call it some phenomenon or something. Reminds me of how we're not supposed to call homeless people like unhomed or unhoused people. And it's like, bro, okay, is it really that serious? That much of a freaking difference in things? I don't know. And what, aerial is better than flying? They're not technically flying. They don't have wings. Yeah, it's pretty chungus, isn't it? Okay, what is... Okay, I'm sorry. The pause sign is right in the middle of things. I don't know if I can remove that. Okay, but I'm guessing this reticle is from the plane. Is there a missile shot lining up thing? And then that is that thingy is the object. The phenomenon, as we call it. Whoa, they just freaking chopped it up. And they still have a target on it? Is she detecting it? Is that what the white rectangle is? Okay. That's a bit of a weird video, isn't it? Okay, why all these black bars? Are they redacted things? Why are they redacting this stuff? What stuff are they redacting? It is a little suspicious. I would say, does this look like a balloon? Like a little circular thing, and there's a little tail coming off of it. Now, I don't know how high this is. I don't know how high balloons typically get. Also, what are they doing here? Is it the wings cutting it or something? Because it goes whoosh. Pow. Okay, wait, it restarts the whole thing. When I pause, it's the pilot's HUD. Oh my gosh, it's like a video game. Wow. Okay, so it what even happens there? It gets chopped up? I mean, doesn't that kind of look like a balloon getting chopped up? There's pieces that fly out of it. Or it's just a nope situation where it's actually flesh. I'm not sure. Now, from what I saw in the comments, people are being like, oh, wait, look, it's still flying up. It's still flying up here. I'm guessing it's here. The tracking is still flying up after they, quote unquote, shot it down. You know, balloons don't do that. Balloons just fall. So it's like, that is a little different. That's a little weird. But, like, man, what even is this? What even is going on? Wait, they're circling this white thing. Wait, is it the white thing? And the thumbnail. I guess is that what it was? Is that not just like a bug on the screen, like some dead pixel? Oh. Wow, well, this one is going whoosh, whoosh around a lot. Is that the flying objects? I mean, like a dead pixel, but it's like similar to dead pixel. Like, not actually, because it's moving, but you know, it's weird. It's so weird. Like, yeah, like some cursor or something. Like, it doesn't really look real. But supposedly, like, this is being touted as like, look, guys, real declassified footage. Wow, but like, isn't it also strange that the only kind of proof we get like this is like, oh, just super blurry, low quality footage. You know, we live in a freaking 2026. Okay, highly advanced tech era. We have crazy phones. We have tiny cameras in our phones. Okay. But you're saying they can't catch some like good quality footage still? Like, we're still stuck in like the 90s and stuff? It's weird. Yeah, time of 4K, we never got clear footage. It's definitely a little suspicious. Unless you're a single source and no other witnesses. Yeah. If it was a weather balloon, why is there no receipts? Show proof of there being a balloon being launched in the first place. Well, maybe they're covering that up because they're trying to pass this off as an alien thing and because they want people to believe in aliens. I don't know. I mean, aliens are crazy too, but perhaps there's something even worse that they're trying to cover up. And lampshade with this, perhaps, or something. I don't know. But yeah, I just think this is not very good. Because you can like barely see anything. And in the first place, okay, why are aliens just being like a little bit silly and like riding around in the sky and that's it, okay? Yeah, when they be trying to do something, you know, actually like maybe some things happen, right? Like, supposedly there's so freaking advanced technology they can like travel across freaking space, but they just like fly around in a little chunky in the air, you know? Maybe they're drunk. It's a little whimsy. They would have said hi. Anyways, I do have another video. Shit, wait, this is the Robertson panel. Okay, so yeah, I was like looking into it's like graphic here, which says like stuff that they declassified and stuff. So it's supposed that they declassified this Robertson panel. I put a video here. I don't think I really want to watch the video though. I'm gonna be honest, when I was researching this topic, looking it up on YouTube, there was nobody talking about this. It was like all AI slop. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. Well, basically, I think this Robertson guy, he wanted to come out about aliens, UFOs, but the CIA was like suppressing it or something. And like trying to debunk everything, or maybe it's like vice versa or something. I don't know. Something happened. Yeah, they got weird aliens here. Let's have a look. my god, guys! They're moving! There's aliens! 70-year stigma transformed national defense mystery. Wow, they're so racist against aliens. Could I do that? SX. This is all AI, so don't worry about it. Okay, I didn't know if I want to watch all this. Wow, look at these graphs, guys. Look at this crazy stuff. They're like silencing people. Okay, now this here is a bit more pertinent. So this guy, David Grush, I mean, he's a UFO whistleblower. It says right there in the thumbnail. Apparently worked in some government stuff or something. I don't know. So let's see what this guy said.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Well, guys, he said there was non-human biologics recovered in crashes. This guy just vague maxing. Oh, yes, is this guy like this is in front of like a judge or something? Okay, you can't lie to a judge. You can't lie in court. That is not allowed, actually, and it's very wrong, very illegal. Listen, think about it. If this guy was lying, if he was saying wrong information, why would the government let him say all of that, right? Right, when they want to be like, hey, you can't say that. Or, well, I guess there's free speech and all of that. And stuff. Maybe they just don't care. They're like, yeah, whatever, just think whatever you want. If he's like actually not revealing anything important, then why would they care actually? Yeah, think about it. You know, because if he's just saying bullshit, they have no reason to do anything. They're just like, yeah, just say whatever you want. The fact that he's just saying random stuff and has no like direct physical proof, then maybe it is all wrong. It's all lies. And, okay, is modern age people wearing suits in a room like this look like complete clowns to me? Yeah, it is a little goofy. Who's the mogger here? It's Penguin. Penguin at home. But anyways, so he is saying there were non-human biologics. What even is a biologic, actually? Okay, but consider this could mean like animals, you know, little critters. Just because it's not human doesn't mean it's alien, right? Yeah, you gotta think like Ushiro Miyabatara here. It's logical fallacies. Translation: a drone hit a bird and crashed. It's possible. See, and then he technically wouldn't be lying. Oh, wow. Okay. Now we're gonna get even a little more silly. Okay, so I got this event to tell you about. Okay, this is the Ariel School UFO incident. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. We are gonna have some pictures real soon, so don't worry about it. On 16th September 1994, there was a UFO sighting outside of Rura, Zimbabwe. They're even getting them in freaking Zimbabwe, guys. 62 pupils at the area school aged between 6 and 12 said that they saw one or more silver craft descend from the sky and land on a field near their school. Some of the children claimed that one or more beings dressed all in black then approach and telepathically communicate to them a message of an environmental theme, frightening them and causing them to cry. But they got men in black. The 14 writer Jerome Clark has called the incident the most remarkable close encounter of the third kind of the 1990s. Some skeptics have described the incident as one of mass hysteria. Not all of the children at the school that day stated that they saw something. Several of those that did maintain that their account of the incident is true. Yeah, so apparently, the freaking spooky aliens went to Zimbabwe, landed, and were like, hey kids, take care of the planet. And they left. As their master plan. And, you know, of course, children would never lie about stuff. And we do have... Okay, here. We have a photo album of the time. Okay. So, a good overview of the locations compared against recent Google Map images. So, I guess they're saying... I can't read this! It's so compressed. Is this where the UFO landed? There's an arrow. Is this the other school children? Wait, no, here it says children. Children. But I don't know what this says. I don't know what this says either. But I guess they went over there. UFOs around here or something. Zimbabwe is looking green. Yes. Overview of the area, aerial school playground, map of sightings. Well, aren't these kind of maps so cool? It feels so like retro and like a museum. Like a creepy analog video game. Oh look, they got a power line. They had power over there back then. That's crazy. Path. Wow. They had an old building. Grass and bush. Path. Another grass and bush. Wait, so which is the landing area? Here or here? They have two landing areas. Put down another tree. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Close-up of the alleged landing site. Okay, I don't know if you can see here, guys. It's like... Wow, that's like some grass. That definitely looks like an alien landed there. Okay. The swamp adjacent to the schoolyard and the bush in front of which the UAP landed. Wait, I don't see no swamp here. Where's the swamp? Is it in the background? I guess it's just another view of where I supposedly landed or something. The alleged landing site. There a more recent photo. Okay, we have all these photos, guys. It definitely landed here on this big grass. Okay. A modern day look of that same site, now developed node to the power lines. What? There's some white women here. They investigating some aliens or something. Wow. Yes, there's power lines. Are you saying there were not power lines back then? I thought this was meant to be like from back then. What the frick? Okay. A UAP seen above the power lines. Wow, guys, that's what it looked like. So wait, so there were power lines. Wait. If a kid drew this or something, there were power lines back then. So why are you saying no to the power lines in this photo? Like, it looked like the same fucking power lines. What are you talking about? Okay. Children see a UAP above them. Wow, okay, it says children draw from their own experiences, as we know. And they would never make stuff up. So yeah, bro, they got some fucking swings, some big ass fucking ships, just yes above them. Wow. UAP, wow, another drawing. Oh my god, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, wow. They all look the same. I mean, they could be the same thing. Children are quite colorful in their drawings and such. UAP! UAP! Ah! Wow, it doesn't look the same as the other ones, but it's the same one. I shot the UAP. UAP is quote from the child. I only had yellow to draw with, so this is what I made. Take that for what it is. No, you had green and brown too. What are you saying, you lying child? You only draw yellow? Oh, what? There were like fucking 4 of them? Big ass zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. Multiple UAPs. Very, very faint. Okay, but thanks, kid. So some kids like there were multiple, some said there were 1. UAP, wow, 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 wow. UAP coming down among the trees. I mean, that's gonna be pretty big, you know. That's not leaving any physical evidence behind. Not even a little landing circle. Okay, we got more pictures. UAP landed among the trees. Among us. Ba-bam. Wait. I forgot. I needed to hit this. Wait, guys. Wow. UAP comes to rest among the trees. Wow, look, it looks like if I could knock the tree over. It must have happened. If that happened, we would know though, right? UAP coming down among the trees again. UAP among the trees, possibly floating. Note the vibration marks the student has given it. Wow, 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 wow. That is everything. That's everything. These little lines, that is everything. It was freaking vibrating, man. It's fucking in the trees, bro. Yep, he has landed among the trees. He has landed among the trees. Okay, now were these guys copying each other's homework? That does look the same. Overview of the multiple UAPs that have landed along of one of the beings encountered. Notes no legs for the UAPs to land. Possibly floating, but these guys drew legs on it. Possibly directly on the ground. Being is all in black, possibly showing medium long black hair. Dang. I wonder how scientifically they did this. Like, did they isolate all these kids and be like, okay, all of you, draw what you saw. We're gonna like split you up, put you all in different rooms, different times, you know? I mean, that would make it more like freaking scientific, right? Being with the UAP among the trees. Okay, now it's a cylinder coming out from the sides. I guess my memory can be a fickle thing, huh? Beings emerging from one of the UAPs that is landed. 2 are on the top. 1 sitting, 1 standing. Both showing long black hair. Now there's 2 of them. Blurry color photo of the beings nearby the UAP in the woods. Both all black appearance. What did I freaking see, man? Clear picture up above. Wait, so... Okay, is it just the same picture? It looks like it. Wow, wow. I'd be a bit concerned if a child was seeing weird shadow people. I guess. Well, thank you, Nancy, over the membership. I get to see you. All black being nearby a landed UAP in the woods. Wow, wow. Would the aliens like look like us though? That's also weird. One of the beings near a UAP in the woods, possibly floating. UAP and one of the beings. Is that a penguin? Look at the big eyebrows. The round face. Oh my gosh, where were you in 1996, penguin? Thank you for kind of a membership. Appreciate that. I was not in Zimbabwe, let me tell you. EAP one of the beings. Okay, the land of the EAP along with one of the beings dressed in all black, possibly with markings on them. Now they made him a freaking chunky alien. You know, the eyes and stuff. Very blurry photo, but from what I can make out, one of the UAPs in the woods. This is the UAP in the woods, trust me, bro. Two all black beings look to be running towards the UAP in the woods. The UAP along with one of the beings. No black being nearby the floating UAP. Being along the UAP. No, that just looks a freaking generic alien. Oh wow, a more fairly descriptive picture from one of the students describing one of the beings. Big, black eyes, mouth not seen properly. What does that even mean? Body similar to humans, but all black. Are they chungus too? That looks a bit chunky. Long black hair, belly more round. Oh yeah, they've been chugging some beers. With a saucer, part of the IP to the right. I mean this, right? The saucer. Wow, that's crazy. Who's this chunky guy? One of the beings. That looks so spooky, doesn't it? That could just be a weird lady too. One of the beings emerging from the grass in the woods compared against the picture of the landing site above. Wait. Are you saying it matches up perfectly or something? What is this? I mean, okay. Let's take this seriously. So, right, it's like some trees and like it's coming out of the bushes onto a path. I do not see how that lines up at all. Actually. Two of the beings, all black suits. Okay, so their head isn't black. Very kid's picture one of the beings running with something in its hands. Okay, so there's nothing in the hands. It's just doing like a silly pose. One of the beings. Look. Grr. One of the beings. Student described their eyes as compound eyes. Couldn't see those. Compound. Kids do have weird names for things. Children encountering one of the beings. I had just finished and I went for a break and I saw an alien. All the children were a bit chunky. School children. Did you have to run away or something? Where's the close up? Wow. That's so accurate. Wow. Guys, I can't believe this happened. Let's go back to the wiki page. According to Skeptic, the fireball had been the re-entry of the Zenith 2 rocket from the Cosmos satellite launch. The booster broke up into burning streaks that moved silently across the sky, giving Enterprise flight show to millions of Africans. Oh, so they were doing some like launch thing at the same time. That would make sense. The adult faculty were having a meeting inside at the time. Tyrants had lost the 15 minutes and children returned to class. They told the teacher what they had seen, but their claims were dismissed. They returned home. They told their parents. The parents came to school the next day to discuss what had happened to the faculty. Wow. ZBC. Fucking Zimbabwe broadcast radio. That's crazy. 62 children. So they had seen at least one UFO. It's children, right? I wonder, you probably as a kid claimed that you've seen a UFO, right? I totally saw an alien. Look at that weird guy in the bushes. Or something. In Back's interviews, one fifth grader tells how he is warned about something that's gonna happen. And points to the chart, but nothing ever happens. What the frick? Pollution must it be? No pollution, please. I think they want people to know we're actually making harm on this world and we mustn't get too technologed. Wow, guys. I guess it's a good thing. The aliens are so nice and benevolent. And, you know, but it's really sad that they only had time to warn, some school children. Some young school children in Zimbabwe are the only ones they could warn and leave a message to. You know, no presidents, no important people. Oh, wait. Ufologists continue to cite the case as providing compelling evidence of extraterrestrial visitation. What is the compelling evidence? I mean, yeah, it could be mass hysteria or a prank. There's kids being kids. Gideon reproposed the hypothesis of a confusion of touring puppet shows which have been designed to promote awareness around AIDS, literacy, teach agricultural best practices, or sell products. Oh, must identify the dust devil. Ooh, those freaking dust devils out there in the boonies. So they're dusty in the big sand. Wow. None of the kids admitted it was false even after growing up. Several witnesses maintain that what was happened is true. I guess that's a little weird. Because you would assume like, oh, surely one of the kids would have grown up and be like, oh yeah, that was a joke, man. We were goofing around. But it doesn't necessarily mean, if they truly did believe it when they were kids, I guess like why would they not keep believing it as adults, right? But it could still be that they didn't actually see something. They didn't definitively see something. Like again, they might have saw this like dust devil thing and like thought it was something else, you know? And like you still carry that with you as an adult. It just means they weren't intentionally lying or something. She fears the beings will return. She can sense when they're back in the atmosphere. Okay, so where were they? When and where? Bitch, tell us. Give us some more proof and evidence. Ooh. Wow, and that's crazy. Yeah. In 2003 Netflix documentary, a former student claimed that he was behind this incident. He claimed that he purposely told his classmates and other students that a shiny rock in the distance was a UFO. Wait, someone did come out about it then. According to his own statement, he never thought this would work and was surprised about the mass hysteria. Dallon's claims in the documentary directly contradict claims made on camera 15 years prior to the documentary describing the UFO as having a light that would flash a different color in the sky. They also contradict all the other area school witnesses' testimony in the film. Okay, wait, so this guy came out and he's like, I told all these people this stuff, but then apparently everyone said they saw something different, but that could also just be like bad memory or like schizo kids or something. Right? But I don't know, it's weird, it's weird. Okay. there's one more thing I have to tell you about. Basically, I think this is probably a fake event, and again, they're just trying to cover things up, other things up that are happening. It is pretty silly, isn't it? Okay. So have you heard of Havana Zenya? Havana Unana. Yeah, so apparently there have been several US government personnel from across different countries, by the way, not all in the same place. Wait, I have to go to the bathroom, by the way. I'm sorry. Yes, I'll be RV real quick. Okay. I'm back. Don't worry. They didn't get me. Sorry, it's really hard to think and to talk when I really have to go like that. It's kind of messed up though, cause I went just before starting. Why? Why does it build up so fast? Have I been drinking, sipping that much this whole time? Okay. Wait, why are they singing in Silent Hill? I should probably not play that. Okay, but nice. I'm relieved now. Okay. So next, quick thing I want to talk about. Let me move a little bit in here in between the graphics so you can see a bit better. So, U.S. government officials or ex-U.S. government officials, well, or it might have been a mix. In different countries across the world, they have reported identical symptoms. Okay. Which are a sudden, sharp, metallic, piercing noise. After they hear this noise, they end up having brain injuries. You know, you go to the doctor, they're like, yep, you got brain trauma. Blood. Well, thank you, Alvin, for the membership. Welcome. Yes. And as you can see in the graphic in the bottom, boom. It's like that boom. You're just shot of a boom. Sound beam, boom. Crazy. High pitch, crazy metallic piercing noise. And yeah, there is no entry, exit. No entry, no exits, wounds, you know, so it's not like some physical object that affected them Okay, so it's obviously this makes the person think that like they're crazy because like why they're this sound all of a sudden. There's no like source of it, but it has caused some serious stuff, like memory loss, like blindness. Okay, it has affected people's lives pretty hard. Child could reproduce is about as such a brain scambler on some people. No, you shouldn't do that. That's evil. Okay, people don't deserve this kind of stuff. Well, maybe except for those bad criminals, but it is what it is. Look at the chart. The medical mystery named for the Cuban city where U.S. diplomats first experienced sudden debilitating symptoms in 2016 and has been reported by Americans serving in several other countries. Okay, so like, is this a hoax? Is this real? Isn't it a bit unlikely that it would happen around the world if it was just some contained mass hysteria event, right? People have got tinnitus from this. As you can see, there's some like long term chronic symptoms too, like insomnia, impaired balance, all this. And look at this, no definitive cause has been found. Scientific studies have noted many of the acute symptoms are consistent with exposure to direct radio frequency energy. One theory posits the use of RF energy by a U.S. adversary as a weapon or a tool of espionage. Yeah. It's some kind of freaky stuff. Basically, it's just some kind of weapon used against people. I'm kind of a more... It might not be U.S. adversaries, but also the U.S. itself. Well, because again, we're in 2026, baby. Very advanced. Well, I don't know. We're more advanced in the past, technological advancements. So that would include stuff like weapons, stuff like assassination tools. It's actually... I think pretty sure well known that the CIA has like been trying to research like assassination methods, and the cleaner the better, right? You gotta leave as little evidence as possible. So if you could just shoot someone with some like sound beam that would frick them up, then that'd be perfect, right? Could probably do it from a distance, be nowhere close, nothing can stop it, all that stuff, right? Yes, and it is actually physically possible. Like it said here, it's consistent with radio frequency energy, and yeah, just like some freaking sounds, some radio waves, radiation, whatever, you can like frick people up bad. I think we were testing focus sound microwave beams too. But yeah, you be careful of your microwave. The US government might have wired it to test it on you, to test their technology on you. Yeah. The serious heart attack guns. Really? Like you put a gun at someone and it gives you a heart attack? Or like they have to be more like close contact. That was crazy though. Wow. Oh, yeah. See, we know the CIA isn't exactly above testing on their own people. And having some weird, wacky programs. You remember freaking MK Ultra. It's just real. Definitively so. And you're saying they stopped all these experiments in the 50s? Nah. It's like a dart gun. Also, like it shoots out a little thing. That gives you a heart attack. It doesn't sound that crazy, actually. Yeah. This thing. It's pretty crazy, though. Yeah, right? It must suck for these people. Is being all normal and all of a sudden, bing, And yeah, I mean, everyone reports like the same kind of sound too. So it's, like,
Friends?
it's definitely something. Something is going on. It's a little spooky. Spooky, scary. Yeah. Anyways. That is all I have today. Wow. Yes. I do think it's fun to talk about these kind of weird, these kind of wacky things that happen in the world. You see a little recap of all of all the points. Some things definitely more mysterious than the others. But yeah, I would like to do more of this kind of thing. I know there should be lots of sources of weird stuff, happening. I'm not talking about like true crime, but more like freaky supernatural things involved. Yeah. So I hope you like it too. And just remember, make sure to stay safe out there. Okay, take care of yourself. I don't think we discuss anything too crazy here, so maybe you don't have to look over your shoulder, but don't trust the government. Well, thank you, Infamy, for the real visa, blah blah blah. Membership, ho, welcome. Yeah. There's so much alien stuff to cover. So yeah, I guess I will see you again soon. I'll go back down into my bunker. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare for the upcoming apocalypse. Cook up some more info for you. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you've been having a good day so far. Enjoying your weekend. It's pretty good for me. Maybe I'll see you again later tonight, but I'll also be back tomorrow at about the same time. But tomorrow is gonna be a big walk collab. I hope it's good. I hope it works out. Yeah, and now people will wanna play with me. I'll be walking around, relaxing. Hopefully. I don't know if you know, actually. I've been seeing there's some drama about the game. Not really drama, but a lot of streamers are saying they hate the game. Maybe I'll touch on it a bit more tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you for the good. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to chat a bit tomorrow too. But yeah. Make sure you relax, okay? Take it easy. While you still can. And never trust anything. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Okay. Shall we do our little end of stream greetings? I want a cuter song actually. How's this? Yeah. mama, when your mama, when your mama, your mama, when your mama, okay. Yes, it's time to salute to your ship, girl. Am I still the captain? I think Zenya is taking that role, but you know, I'm the secret basement dweller. I mean, I used to be a captain though, so you should at least acknowledge me or something. The milk of me. Oh yeah, it's true. Dang. Don't worry about where your milk comes from, your dairy. Yeah. Anyways, it's been great to see you. Hello, Bud. Hello, Wovers. Hello, Jay. Hello, Zach. Hello, Just Blake. Hello, Trina Morty. Hello, Crit. Hello, AJ. Hello, Freaky. Hello, Duke Flurry. Hello, Nandrio. Hello, Rakumi. Hello, Sunflower. Hello, Shrekington. Hello, Tuker. Hello, Average Reap. Hello, Fermo. Hello, Aki. Hello, Pablo. Hello, VG. Hello, Claymore. Hello, Shauna. Hello, Keki. Hello, Palm. Hello, Gaming Magicians. Hello, Alfred. Hello, Varric. Hello, Ricardo.
Friends?
Hello, Melty. Hello, Jugane. Hello, Mr. Six Free. Hello, Kevin Love. Hello, Sonic Steven. Hello, Chigon. Hello, Relift 2. Hello, Yuridan. Hello, Infamy. Hello, Just a Person. Hello, Wasmu. Hello, Capitals. Hello, Clobber Tap. Hello, Mega Zero. Hello, Knack. Hello, Bahus. Hello, Flickerfinger. Hello, Spiria. Hello, Minmang. Hello, Majin. Hello, Rock and Raiden. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Minus Snap. Hello, Red Cycle. Hello, Spoop. Hello, Almond. Hello, Dagnir. Hello, Jensen. Hello, Magitech. Everyone's a little itchy, sorry. I forgot to take my daily vitamins and stuff. Allergy things. I'll take that right after this. Hello, Kuma. Hello, Cupcake. Hello, Calib. Hello, Groovy. Hello, Ross. Hello, Eshi. Hello, Dexay. Hello, Professor Prophet. Hello, Sengoku. Hello, Limpa. Hello, Garbage. Hello, I'm from Console. Hello, Fan Mukuyu. Hello, Osk. Hello, I love anime. I love anime too. Wow. Mega Kino. Just like today. Yes, and hello, lurkers as well. Lurkers and vodders. Hope you will have an amazing day going forward, but I definitely made it better, right? yeah. You better bask in the afterglow of our time together. Wow, she's so cute, she's so smart, she's so cool, she's so funny. Wow, so good. I wanna like princess her. Yeah. Okay. Also, hello, Casey. Casey4i. Changi. Okay. Alright, let's go.